All of these crowds and many more around the world have gathered to express the outrage of the last banning of the Quran in Denmark and Sweden. The repeated incidents of Quran banning prompted Arab and Muslim countries to protest and threaten to sever diplomatic relations with Stockholm and Copenhagen, bringing Sweden to deny that it permitted the act.
We see repeated reproduction of the message also in the Swedish media environment that the police grant permission for the Quran burning. It is factually incorrect. No state permits are issued for burning. On the other hand, permits are issued for public gatherings because our freedom of demonstration and expression is enshrined in the Constitution.
Denmark had expressed its condemnation of these incidents without establishing any deterrent action under the pretext of respect for freedom of opinion and expression. Stockholm said it is extremely worried about the consequences if more demonstrations go ahead if the Quran is desecrated. The EU, meanwhile, called the banning of the Quran an offensive act and a clear act of provocation. Attacks on the Quran in Sweden and Denmark have offended Muslims, including those living in Sweden, who voiced their dismay.
You also feel powerless faced with this situation. You expect politicians, decision makers, and the police to understand this and try to find a solution to it. But that hasn't happened, unfortunately.
The Danish and Swedish authorities have previously denounced these incidents, but without taking any deterrent action to stop such unacceptable acts.